Hello everyone, my name is FSR here with post commentary. I know I haven't done this in a while, and that's because this run is very, very special. Not only is it the 1.19 FSG bedrock world record, which is surprisingly a pretty competitive category, but it's also up there for one of the worst runs I've ever had in my entire life. It's just not a good run, and the reason I'm doing post commentary is I really want to explain how good this run could have been. It's still world record. I'm still really happy with that. It's only 3 seconds faster than world record, but world record's world record. So a lot of what I'm going to be doing in the post commentary is explaining what I could have done better, as well as also what I did do well, which frankly isn't much. But we start out the run in a taiga village. It's pretty standard FSG. I guess probably I should quickly explain what FSG is if you don't understand. It's Minecraft Bedrock, it's 1.19, so like you spawn on top of the stronghold every time, and then there's also like a bridge, bastion, and a fortress in the nether every time. Basically you're guaranteed a god seed, but you're not guaranteed a good village, and that's what a lot of times people reset for, and this village is amazing. It's the best part of the seed. 5 obby, full iron armor, and there's more iron in the blacksmith over there. There's snow for crit bug, which contributes to one of the things I do wrong later, but we'll get to that. And overall, it's just one of the best overworlds ever. But we'll find later that these strongholds is not as good, but we'll get to that later. So I'm just crafting up tools, bucket. I don't need to kill the golem at all, because I have all the iron I need. I do sprink strats, which is a way of finding the starter staircase without the F3 screen. It's really complicated. If you want me to explain it, I guess I'll leave like Sprinks' video in the description. It's crazy, but basically I know just because locations of the bell will tell me where the stronghold is, because strongholds spawn under villages in Bedrock. So yeah, I should hit it right about now. I actually timed that incredibly well. It's almost like I've watched my own run multiple times already. But this nav, the stronghold nav, the way to get to the portal room sucks. It is awful. This stronghold is a maze, and it's honestly the fact that I found the stronghold is because the fact that I found the portal room is because I made a mistake. It's just this nav's just not good. I think there's a zombie spawner somewhere in the top right that just keeps spawning zombies and annoys me a lot, but I never find it. Instead, I just keep going this way. That way to the right, that's where the portal room is. Should I have checked that way? No. I should have kept going this way where the chests are. I'm making the right move here, but it turns out not working. There's the library. I see 2 hidden rooms, and it worked out well, but this was a huge mistake. I don't go into that hallway because my thought process was I don't see any rooms to the side. I think that wooden room is too far. I don't think the portal room is there. But then, like, in my head, I'm saying, like, dumbass, the portal room is probably there. But I go back anyway just to check this way really quickly, and I see the library, and then I see the fence, or iron bar, and I see the portal room, luckily. This nav is awful. It just sucks. I got lucky. I played wrong, but got it right. And that's kind of a good interpretation of how this run is. I played bad, but I got lucky, so things went well. And I'm gonna beat this later. This won't be my PB forever. But clean portal build, I guess. I'm gonna woodlight now, and we will enter the nether at around, I think it's just a little over 3 minutes, which is not good for entering the stronghold at like 1:30, but whatever. It's a pretty good enter. And so I instantly see the fortress to the side, and the bastion is right there in my face. So I'm just going to bridge over to the chalice. The reason I don't speed bridge is because I see lava under me, and you can't speed bridge above lava. You just die. So I just slow bridge over. And I see piglins, I see a brute, I see a hoglin, so I'm just going to get them all over here, and then we'll start trading. The good thing about having full iron armor in this run is I'm kind of giving myself leeway to play stupid. Like, if I didn't have full iron armor, I would not have completed this run. This is literally, the more I think about it, it's literally just the 2237 of FSG. and I hate it. But unlike my 22:37, this is a time I will actually beat at some point in my lifetime. Mark my words. But yeah, we're just trading gold here. We're using the thing where I don't know whether to call it a glitch or not, where you just break a gold block over and over and the piglins trade extra. It's weird. Bedrock is weird. And then I break that block under the tower so the piglin brute goes behind me, and then I just smack him off, and that is a problem for later. I'm just kidding. That is not a problem. He is dead. So I see a lot of pearl trades, but I only have 2 piglins. So I don't risk it. I just play these 2 piglins. Well, I don't know what other top runners would have done. I know Bowler probably would have made a staircase. And maybe I should have because I had full iron armor, but at this point I know I have pearls, I know I have a fortress, I know I'm on good pace, I'm just going to play safe. And so that's what I do, and I get pearls, and it takes a little extra time, but honestly this is not a play I am upset about. This is probably the good play for the situation. Because FSG, you don't need to play perfect to get world record. This run is a perfect example of that, but sooner than later here, the piglins will finish trading. I will smack them off the face of the earth and they will die, and then I will collect their droppings. That sounds horrible, but this is the world we live in. So yeah, oh, I don't even, yeah, they just die. They just die. Alright, so if you see in the bottom right of my inventory, you'll see 15 pearls. But I don't, because I'm stupid. And so I waste about 15 seconds just like throwing everything. I'm just like, where the hell are the pearls? And I'm like, oh, they're in my inventory. I'm a little silly. So then I get the pearls. I have lots of fire res. I don't need all that fire res. And then here is probably the worst mistake of the run. That pearl. Because it does not hit the fortress. And instead I go under some weird floating terrain. And I have to eat my god apple now so I can pearl more, but then after I get under this like island, I throw another pearl, and this one too misses. And I almost hit that little bit of land there. I would have cried if I would have lost this run to that. So then I throw another pearl, and this one hits like the side, but very low, and I block clutch, luckily. But at this point, now it's just slow. Like, I don't know if I wasted a full minute here, but if I just pearled and hit the spawner, like, this run very easily could have been a sub 9, especially if the end fight was better. But the end fight is a different throw that we're going to get to even later. Yeah, this run just does not stop being bad. But what's not bad about the run is the luck, because I have a lot of stray blaze spawns, and I only need 5 rods because it's a 2i. The drop rates I think are just average, but the spawn rates are really good. And the iron armor, I'm pretty sure, is the reason I'm alive here, because that wither skeleton just had longer reach. They do that sometimes. But yeah, there's so many strays. They're just all over the place. And so I'm killing them. This guy hits me. I would definitely be dead if I didn't have full iron armor there, but I also wouldn't have played as aggressively. So I don't know, it's weird. This run sucks, but like, as well as how I played in the fortress, I don't think I'm too upset. I knew I had health. I played aggressively. I'm not upset about this. The fortress split as a whole I'm upset with because I whiffed that pearl so hard. But this, no, not this one. I get like insane knockback on that one. This guy drops, and then I'm getting ready to pearl back. And for once, I throw a pearl that's like actually really good. That pearl lands right next to my home portal, and it doesn't aggro the piglins. Solid A+ pearl for the first time in my life. And I don't get portal glitch for the first time in a really long time, which is supposedly a really rare glitch that happens that I'll explain in detail maybe another time. But it's annoying, and it means you can't complete the run, but this time it didn't happen, and now I'm in the end, and I forget I have snowballs, so I don't pearl to the end fountain because I thought I needed the pearl for crit bug. And this time loss probably is about 30 to 40 seconds, but it gives me the opportunity to do another funny, let's call it, and really the biggest RNG factor in this run and the only reason that this run is world record. At this point, I'm realizing the dragon is not perching yet. I need to do delt. That is the only way I can kill the dragon fast enough to get the world record. And if it perches right here, I have a chance. But then it doesn't. And so I'm like, okay, what the hell do I do now? And then it goes back, so I'm like, maybe I can clutch this. But then I missed the bed. And so there's only one thing left to do. RNG cycle. And I'll let the reaction play out. Oh my god. Did I just RNG cycle for world record?
What? Why? Oh my god! Bruh. There was no other way. There was no other way. Why did that actually work?
So, a spectacular ending to a spectacular run. I'm joking, this run sucked and I'm going to beat it later, but for now, this is the new 1.19 FSG Bedrock World Record, and thank you for watching. I also probably should quickly explain RNG cycle works 1 in 10 times, and of course it worked on that run, because why the hell not? So, I'll see you guys next time.